The box. You opened it. I came.
Hello there, it is me doing another video. A few years ago, you will have remembered, if you are a follower of my channel, I did a video, I'll say 3 years ago, almost to the month kind of thing. Did a video on a TrimPod 2. Did a bit of a review and then an updated review of it. Since then, they have updated their TrimPod. That we're now on TrimPod 3. A friend of mine gave me a bunch of money last year for my birthday, and I thought I would treat myself to the upgrade. That was like September. I've had it since. You've been using it a while, but obviously because I've had no computer or anything, I've not been able to review it or anything. So I figure that while I've got the computer up and running, I might as well just do another review. The first one, I don't know if you can remember. What I'll do is I'll either put up a link in the card up here somewhere, or I will link it into the end card, not sure which yet, to the original video. The box was a bit shoddy in the original. That's the cat meowing. The box was a bit kind of crappy in the original video, but this one is much better. It is magnetic there. It is that. It says here TrimPod 2, but this is the TrimPod 2 box, but the inside is actually the TrimPod 3. Whether they didn't have the boxes or ran out or whatever, I don't know. So yeah, I thought I'll do a quick kind of review. The box is, like I say, the box is nice and shiny. It tells you all that kind of stuff on the back. You've got the logo for them there, that there, and that there. I say it's a magnetic box. I'm going to try and keep this one in the box because it's a nice box. And basically what you get is you get that. You get all that. It's all nicely presented. You get the 4 clipper heads on the clipper like you did in the last one. You get the nose and the ear thing like you did in the last one. You get the 3 head one that you get in the last one. You get the brush, you get the USB charger, you get the little docking port, you get it all the same. The only thing that is different is this. Watch the other video, like I say, and you'll see that this bit here is completely different. The motor has been upgraded. It's a more powerful motor. The battery lasts longer. I say it's much more powerful. Much more powerful. The charge lasts much longer. It still comes off like that. In the old one, these bits kind of like pivoted, and that bit still kind of moves. So you've got a bit of action to get like the right kind of shape on your head. Whereas on these ones, I don't know if you noticed, that these are more floating than what they were on the last one. And the best part, the old one was really hard to take apart to clean. And one of the things that they kind of really wanted to improve on was making it much easier to clean. So this time, all you do is lifts off and clicks back in again. All magnetic. Okay, all completely magnetic. It's a strong magnet, quite a strong magnet. It doesn't move when you're shaving your head. As you can see, I've done my head today, and it is nice and smooth. It cuts much closer to the head than the last one. It can cut longer hair than the last one did. The last one, if you got like a few, like 2 or 3 days stubble, it struggled to cut it. Whereas this one, I can go about three or 4 days, and it will still cut the hair. So it's like that's like the much more powerful motor. The blades are much sharper. It is a much more improved version. That is still their little spinny kind of thing with the motor. So you still got your clipper. I quite like the little box. It is a nice little presentation box. It keeps it all nice and tidy, all keeps it in one place, whereas the old one, it was just like an outer kind of case box, one of those plastic vacuum kind of thing, like plastic vacuum things that you get in cheaper things. This was I think this is £60, the same price as what the old one was. They say it costs about £70 or £80. But to be honest, it's always on sale, so really, you're looking at only like £60. But no, because I say it's always on sale. They always have some sort of sale on it, whether it be a Valentine's one or an Easter one or a Father's Day one or a Christmas sale or a summer sale. Literally, it's a sale all year round. They might as well just say, look, we cost this much, and have it done. The blades for it are a little bit more expensive though, because it's a magnetic blade and a whole different system. The old blades to replace, was I think it was about £11-12 on the hygiene pack. This one is £20 or £19.99 in the hygiene pack, and it ships out every 6 weeks. But because I get paid monthly and not fortnightly these days, I alter, like you always get an incoming email letting you know that they're about to send a shipment, and then from there you can kind of change when you want it delivered. So I normally go on there and change it for when I get paid, which is like the 13th of every month. So yeah, you might as well say it's like basically every 2 months I will get a new blade, and they last. I've actually just started a new blade, and I've had another one come just the other day. The blades do last much longer on this one, whereas before the old Trimpod 2 ones, the blades did kind of get blunt, not very fast, but you did need the kind of 6-week kind of top up with the new one. Whereas this one had a blade for about 10 weeks and it was still fine. So I've just started one. We've got another one coming the other day which I've not opened yet. So I'm gonna probably skip next month's hygiene shipments, which you can do. They're happy with you doing that. As you can see, it does kind of go really close. I mean, this is like almost kind of baby smooth. So yeah, if you're a woman out there who wants their boyfriend, husband, partner, whatever, to have a shaved head, I would recommend this, like I did the other one. If you're a bloke out there who's looking at getting these kind of things, I would say go for it. It is a really good option. If you're a woman, for example, who likes to shave her head, I mean, it's not just for your head, you use it all over your body. The advert for it does show you all over your body. It does also have a little kind of like little section where it does your private parts in the adverts for it, but obviously it doesn't show you that. It just kind of like has like the whole balloon thing and then a person in their kind of underwear kind of shaving that kind of area. But you know, it does bikini lines, it does your armpits, it does your chest, it does your stomach, it does your legs, it does your arms, it does, okay, it's a full body thing, but I just use it for my head because, you know, one, that's what it's designed for, and two, I just haven't got a problem with the rest of my body hair. And you'll just see just what we're doing there, just here, there's it, just there, this bit here, just there is the old one, my trim pod 2, because I still use it. Because what I do, instead of changing the head on the trim pod 3 to the clipper head, I use my trim pod 2 with the clipper head attached, because the clipper head is still good on the old one. And when it isn't, I'll just use the new one, because it's all the same fittings and fixtures. I'll just kind of, I'll keep that on there, charge that one up. If I can't be bothered for a week or whatever to do my hair, and then when I do decide to do it, I'll kind of literally just get the trim pod 2, clip it short, and then get the trim pod 3, and then do that once over. And that's the job done. I'm tempted to start using it on my beard because I want to try and straighten my beard a little bit more. I don't know yet. I haven't even tried that. Obviously, I use the trim pod 2 when I do shape it with the clipper setting to get rid of my moustache and the cheeky bits. And I also use it just to trim my sideburns, and if I need a little bit taken off the bottom, I'll do that as well. I haven't really used the trim pod 3 for that bit yet, because it's the trim pod 2 does the job perfectly. But no, I say, if you want to do, if you're looking into it, you know, this isn't a paid commercial or anything like. I am not that kind of a YouTuber. I'm nowhere near that kind of power for YouTube. This is just personal experience. This is just me giving a bit of advice. They are really good lab products, solidly built. They do have warranties and all that kind of stuff. They are kind of a decent company. I think they're based in France. I think I said that last time. I'm sure they're based in France because the email is .fr, and when I get the notification through, it normally has like French and stuff like that within it. So, but I thought it was a UK company, but evidently it's not. Oh, it was, you know. But I'm going to leave it here. Still trying to get into doing vlogs again. Like I'm talking up to the screen when I should be kind of up here talking to you, because it's a really big monitor, much better. I've got a 27-inch monitor now, and my webcam is like right up here kind of thing. So I'm not sure whether to bring it down, so I can look at you kind of like there kind of thing. I'm still sorting stuff out. Obviously, you can see I've still got a green screen to do and stuff. But we'll get there. We'll start doing stuff again. But anyway, yeah, I'll keep on saying it. I'm going to leave it here. Hope you have a good time. I'll see you all in another video. Take care of each other, and goodbye.
Now you must come with me.
We have such sights to show you.